Mm-mm. It's a very complicated no speaking, no seeing arrangement.
Very unique.
I wonder what all these calls are from.
Calls?
Obviously landlines.
It's probably from Cinnabon.
Really?
Really. I applied for a Cinnabon credit card in your name.
I like the idea of Cinnabon credit cards.
It just gets stickier over time. You don't earn interest.
But think of just how wonderful they smell.
I was going to say, it just has an aromatic bend to it.
I mean, just, yeah, you can just start waving it around a bit. And, oh, man, now
and that's how you pay for stuff?
Yeah.
Like a, is it, yeah, not a sensor.
It's not tap and bait, it's,
What's the little ball they swing around during mass to get rid of all the fart smell?
Sensor.
Yes.
Sensor with it, yeah.
Sensor okay.
Catholic Church is big into censorship.
But I'm Tish, but yes.
I'm sorry, I should probably mute myself while I'm crunching away here, shouldn't I?
No, it's okay.
I am too.
I actually probably got something to eat myself.
You should.
Have I eaten today?
Like I said, the only difference will be you'll hear choking here in a little while from me.
Nom, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch.
Ouch.
Don't do that, it hurts.
What? Nom, nom, crunch, crunch, crunch?
The ouch thing.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, dang it, my mouse is stirring up again.
It's about time I put a new battery in mine.
This is
which I guess isn't a bad run.
It's actually a relatively new battery. I'm a little concerned.
Let's see here. West Virginia's. No.
Solve the puzzle.
Ooh, wow. Just pictures, that's all. Oh God, I can't. I bought a Ripit and I regret it.
Yeah, that's the dollar store.
Yes, it is.
Here's the dollar store energy drink. You probably shouldn't get that.
Yeah, they're not great.
It's made with isn't Stinger like trucker speed?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's apparently what's in it too, so terrific.
No, the my preferred energy drink is balls. I like it because it's not harsh. It's like brain lubricant. It's not like oh my god, buzz, buzz, buzz. It's like okay, I can think.
The sugar-free is unpleasant tasting though.
Yes,
so you just
is an abomination unto noggin. Yes.
So you just really love balls.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Blue and bumpy.
Yes, they're lubricated and bumpy too.
Yeah, blue and bumpy.
Oh, blue. Yes, sorry, I forgot. It may be lubricated too. I don't know.
Wet, blue and bumpy. Yes.
You may want to get that checked out.
Get your heads out of the sewers. Get out of the sewers, kids. Some of us are trying to swim here.
Why start now?
Yeah. Why not Zoidberg?
All right.
Let me get to here. We can just do this.
Come on. Buttercup.
All right.
Loves
Oh, that's
you.
from another channel. I have no
Oh.
idea why it followed.
I'm happy it did though.
Buttercup, the magical unicorn loves you and wants you to be happy.
I was gonna say, is that MLP?
No,
Oh, damn.
it's a thing from basically I'm on a Reddit thing for Reddit sub for hotel personnel. You know, share stories and stuff like
Aha.
that. And at one point, I inadvertently created the character of Buttercup, the magical unicorn who's here to make everybody happy. And well, it kind of took off, and everybody loves Buttercup now. So it's like, all right, fine. Worst part is I can't figure out how to get that off there.
But why would you want to?
Exactly. Okay. So if it's gonna be a minute before we start, I'm gonna grab actually. I think some. I've got some microwave burritos. I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, go ahead and get you something to eat or whatever you want. That's fine.
I'm just realizing I haven't eaten at all today. So.
Oh my god, that's not good.
Well, no, I just woke up 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, night shift. Hello.
I also forgot.
I haven't had breakfast yet.
Okay. Let's see here. Man, I think I cut something. Okay. Elevate and destroy.
I found the hotkey for muting my mic.
You did?
I created one, so you guys don't have to hear me pop open sodas.
Yeah. I have the same thing.
What's so wrong with that?
Well, personally, I'm not a fan of ASMR.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean, come on? I'm not!
Just that? Come on.
Well, popping soda's not really ASMR. It's more like listening to a gunshot go off sometimes.
Gunshot.
If I put the thing under the microphone and let it fizz away, that might be ASMR.
Toggle mute. Toggle mute. Toggle deafen. I can't, it won't, I can't, it won't. I don't know how you did it, but you did. And it doesn't even work for me.
You have to create a new hotkey for it.
Oh, that's stupid. You guys gotta deal with the noise. The needs of the few outweigh the needs of the few. What exactly is the Discord overlay? Oh dear. Sweet. Uh-oh. It didn't go away.
What didn't go away?
He hit the button, but didn't. There we go.
There, I'm forever muted.
Just walk into the other room and see your lips flapping and no sound coming out.
That would be a blessing in cursed skies. We'd all get over it. Okay. Did anybody take that Betamax player from the ship?
What?
Betamax?
Well, shoot.
I don't know to describe anything as popping up like a Betamax player.
The month of removed Donalds. Everybody's gaga over Gloomhaven.
What? Gloomhaven?
Yeah.
There'll be a new thing in 2 minutes. Don't worry about it.
I understand that, but still. It's not very Christian. Oh shoot, where's that pen? I gotta try and find a... Things constantly get lost in the abyss. Someone's always gotta climb in to rip it out. Not books? Not books. Should be in books, but it's not. What did you do today? Anybody?
I just took a bite of food.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to reply immediately. Unless that's what you did today, and then that's cool too.
I was here. You know what I did all day.
Not really. Told you, I kind of just let you go about your day and don't bother questioning the things you get up to.
I slept. Then I was on the computer. Then I came back and slept.
I got no sleep last night. Had an 8 a.m. appointment, which was a mistake. Why the fuck would I do that? It was a bad idea.
I don't know. Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to do it. I didn't think of how awful it would be to try and get up that early. Anyways, I went to that, came home, tried to go back to sleep, laid in bed for an hour, not sleeping. I tried, didn't work, and I'm like, well, that's great. And then I had another appointment, like, about midday. A little after the afternoon, but a little afternoon. Yeah, so then I went to that, and then I came home from that, was up for like maybe an hour, and then I went to sleep. And I woke up at 6:30.
So do you feel any better?
Well, a little bit. Besides the being very upset about dropping my spoon earlier. I guess that's just how I woke up.
It's a spoon dropping kind of day. What else do we got here? It's in one of these damn folders. I know it. Okay, there's your token. But that's not what I'm looking for. Grapeless grapes, that's good, but that's not it either. There it is. Hot damn.
And
careful.
Nope. All right, let's see here. Oh, that's right. I haven't actually. Shoot, I don't remember what my password.
I think it's double, tubble, toil, and drubble.
No.
No? No.
There we go. Yay, got it. I only have I have 6 different passwords I use depending on how secure your location is and how worried I am about my information getting out. This was one of the low end ones. Like, yeah, somebody gets my Roll20 account. Woo.
That would not be good.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, okay, what information can they get from that? There's no billing information. There's no, yeah.
If they're a good enough hacker, they'll do something with it. Surely. Sure leave.
Probably not. Stop calling me Shirley.
I did stop calling. That's why I started calling you Shore Leave. Close infected box. And then I look at my other monitor and there's a picture someone has done of the Team Fortress 2 guys as Muppets.
Muppets!
That is so...
I want to see the Muppet!
Hi, all. Kermit Frog here. Today we're going to learn about spawn camping.
Well, I'm assuming this is what they are, because the medic is very much kind of like beakerish, and it's just very strange.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm seeing it. What is it? F2?
Okay, no more karate.
I think he's just doing it as a.
I guess.
Doing it as caricatures, but yeah.
Maybe I was just being hopeful. Oh God. Okay.
I have seen Muppet 7 Samurai. That was good.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
There it is.
Excuse me, good Lord. And there goes the ribbit coming back on me.
Yep. There we go.
Ha ha ha. That's slightly unfortunate.
Isn't it weird? The thing is, if you actually know the film, it's like, okay, that actually works pretty well.
Oh, I forgot to look at the Discord to see if you sent it.
Oh, sorry. Of course. So the many moons ago, you all took care of the Tarask.
It's like
Christmas. Did you say Christmas?
Mm-hmm. Just like Christmas. But on the possible downside, there were, you're far underground and have to make your way back home, apparently.
Indeed.
Or at least topside, perhaps. I mean, you certainly could start living as chuds, I suppose, if you wanted to, but...
Chuds?
Roy hasn't been fed, I think.
Nope, none of them have.
Roy!
As long as we're aware.
He wants us to be aware of it, too.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
Keep going. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and feed his,
Alright.
I mean, I don't... As much as I don't like the cats, Okay, even worse was the look Rocky had on his face. No dwarves. But thankfully, Desiree has, slight advantage with being able to navigate underground.
I have infravision.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I have ColecoVision.
How do I not? I swear I was told I have infravision as a dark elf.
Oh, you do?
Oh, so you're just being mean to me, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
It's not being mean.
You are being mean. Trying to make me doubt myself.
I apologize.
Oh, excuse me.
You have every right to have infravision.
What the hell?
What?
You're being so mean to me.
I just said you have every right to have
The
infravision.
way you say that, though.
I apologize.
John. You're making it sound like I'm just being a brat.
No.
Yes.
But I do think you're trying to, make me feel bad about it now.
I'm feeling bad about it.
Kids.
Why do I have 4 plus 8 hit points?
How many?
Why do I have 4 plus 8 hit points?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
In my sheet, for some reason, the thing was written 4 plus 8.
From...
The 4 is from being a level 0.
I just fixed it. But like, right, it said 4 plus 8.
No. Okay. How?
How? We have a fortress to go back to, I guess.
Well, probably back to the fortress and then back to the town, back to the shoot, whatever the name of the place was. But yeah.
Stillwater.
Yeah.
Yes. Stillwater. Stillwaters run deep. There's... I'm trying to get a... What is my... So here. And the mysterious note. Trying to figure out where did my... Did they change this in like the 4 weeks it's been since I've used it?
You'd be the one who notices any difference, I think.
This site's tingling.
Oh, okay, the thing is tingling?
Yes.
England.
Oh. Okay. Yo. Oop. Close. Okay. Are you So we're all. Are you guys okay following Desiree's lead here, or
Sure.
how do you want to?
I mean, do any of us know where we are down here?
Nothing is like.
If I recall correctly, we teleported in. We don't even know what like where on the
Yes.
continent.
Oh
we are.
yeah.
Well, you know the general area of where, like,
I think
directionally.
We didn't see a map. We didn't see a map.
I think halflings
So-
have infravision too.
Yes, they do.
Cool.
Oh, you just say yes immediately for her, huh?
Membership has its privileges.
Oh! Oh, really?
Someone's gonna get bit.
I cook him. I cook
You're
him food.
so mean
Okay,
to
that's
me.
a good overview.
This is what I mean when I say you're mean to me.
Okay. But it's okay. You'll manage. It's. Let me do the. You
Beans.
northeast of where the your hold, I guess is what I would refer to it as, magic beans. And it is by Jesus. We're talking at least 300 some odd miles off. And on top of that, you don't necessarily know what the depth is on that either, though. That's the other problem. But infravision doesn't really matter at the moment, because the cavern you were fighting that in was like suspended above an active magma flow. Am I using that proper? I can't remember.
I think so.
It's magma underground and lava above ground.
Sweet, so I was right.
Ooh.
I managed to
Wait,
cheese it
why?
out.
Why is there a difference?
Because scientists. But either way, like I said, it doesn't necessarily matter the information thing right immediately. But when it's in the sand, saliva,
Salava.
saliva, baklava.
I don't know.
Suspended over the narrow bridge, suspended over a lake of molten baklava.
A raging river baklava, yes. God help you if you have a nut allergy. Is there any, well, of a slight note, I guess if it matters, the corpse that fell into the river is not like being immolated or anything by it too, so that's interesting, I suppose.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay, cool. That's great.
I mean, you're like positive it's dead, but like the like I said, the cadaver is does not seem to be being broken down.
What eventually the magma flow will stop, and then it will just simply be encased in rock, and then eventually fossilize perfectly. Cause there's not really gonna be anything in magma to decompose it if it doesn't melt.
And that's how we get Godzilla. But either way, you are, like I said, wanting to get out of this hot hellhole, I suppose, so... Off on your way.
There's no up, down, left, or right here. It's just
Cold hellhole.
It's just darkness and stone.
Well, I mean, like I said, you are Desiree are able to sort of find your way through the Underdark. You know where the tunnels and caverns and whatnot seem to best make in one direction.
Oh.
The cold hole. Let's see. Just go ahead and give me a general D20 roll, Desiree, for it would be, I guess, cave delving roll.
Hmm.
20. Okay. I have something here. Something important. Alright. Getting my math rocks out, I'm sorry. Or I'm not sorry. Who knows? Depends if you want to believe me or not. Because apparently I'm just a big old liar. 7 means bad country.
Bad country.
We can't stop here.
This is bad country. Okay. So this'll just say it's your sort of first day after besting the creature. The wreckage from the little mechanical dragon or whatever you would want to call it that came with you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It is.
What are you hearing?
I don't know. I guess I'm being incredibly loud.
I have no problems with your volume.
Well,
No, you can't hear him in the room in one ear and in the microphone in the other. With a slight delay, which is disorienting.
Oh.
Oh, that's really annoying. Is when you have somebody who's talking and I've had that with basically with my sisters when they called for Christmas our little Christmas Zoom. My sisters have been bubbling together, so basically they were on their different computers, but at the same time I'm getting it was awful. It's like, okay, I'm gonna need one of y'all to know.
So is okay. The mechanical dragons were, like I said, pretty much just. Well, yeah, they were pretty much inoperable after the fight. Were you going to
Lug it along?
the only ones of you that would really even know anything about them, if you wanted to try to take anything from them, would have been Brother Finch from the library uplink that he had. But is there anything from what you knew yourselves, of the things that you would want to try salvaging or whatnot from them before you left? But also keep in mind that would be something that you would have to be. These things aren't necessarily small, yeah.
Unless there's something small and valuable on it, I don't care.
I mean, I don't know if anybody was using a shield, but you could probably rip a plate off the back of it to use as a shield or something. But other than that, that's about. Or if you wanted to try getting one to use as a sledge to drag behind you or some such, but like I said, up to you guys. I just wanted to know before you had left.
I mean, how about the head on those? Is that a little more easily portable?
The one, yeah, if you wanted to try, it shouldn't be a difficult issue for you, but go ahead and do a strength check, and I'll let you know. It shouldn't be too hard to. I mean, it's big, but it's not gigantic.
Trained or untrained?
Just a strength roll.
Oh.
So add whatever your strength modifier is. The dragon back scratcher. But yeah, it's basically a D20 plus your strength mod, whatever that is.
Right. I am.
Oh yeah. You can, like I said, sort of like dressing a metal animal, you know where to cut along to sever what pins or whatever, keeping it attached to the rest of the body, and it is easily taken off. Yeah, it's probably about 1.5 times the size of like a cattle skull. So
I've worked with sheep, so hey.
But other than that, like I said, the first couple of days of travel, you're still sort of following walkways above this magma flow.
Is the ground warm?
Well, the whole area is kind of arid, but it's high enough above it where you're not getting like blast furnace levels of heat coming up, but it is not very comfortable, so to speak.
Oh.
There's going to be a lot of BO problems after this, perhaps, from all the sweating.
I'm a sheep farmer. Yeah, whatever.
I've been sweaty before.
But either way, you like I said, after the first good day's worth of travel, you managed to get far enough away from the flow that was underneath these mountains. Like I said, the region was called the Stovepipe Mountains. So, you figure you're probably far enough away from like I said, the actual active, or one of the active lava flows. I'm trying to say that. You can make, you set up a camp. It's not really large enough area to use the tower, though if you really wanted to, I'm sure you could try, but like I said, you really don't have the room for it.
It is many caves that are small, not so big.
At least not in the current area. But with your role, you managed to find a fairly cool and secluded spot that has actually has like a bed of subterranean some sort of moss that has a bioluminescence to it down here. It's very quite cooling and comfortable to the touch.
Sounds
nice.
Is it an edible one? Can I eat it?
It is an edible plant. Yes. It doesn't necessarily keep for very long once you would harvest it. Yeah, but it's definitely, like I said, more of a referred to as adventurer's bedding. So. I'm just going to assume. Oh God, yeah. I'm going to assume that you're going to want somebody awake, or I mean, it is up to you. You have not seen or heard really any other signs of life, intelligent life, rather.
I could probably stay up for like the first while and maybe wake somebody else up after that.
Okay. It's a very peaceful night. You hear, there's actually, like, you hear off in the very, very far distance, there's a, this like stereotypical dripping of a water into a pool that sort of lulls you asleep, or puts you at ease. A sausage to roast over the magma.
Well, if we need a little bit of water, we can get that from there. Find out where that's dripping.
Yeah, if you wanted to kind of try to pinpoint that, there is a relatively nearby a small pool is being generous, but it's a small little collection of underground water. So
maybe like a pond or a puddle.
It's yeah, a puddle would be a little more generous for it, I guess, but it's definitely enough to replace any kind of drinking water or whatever you would need to take with you if you wanted to.
As long as it hasn't passed by any poisonous rocks. Toxic.
No, this is very fresh drinking water. It would seem to be so. Let's see here, because I do know you don't necessarily have a infinite amount of well, I mean, you've got cleric with his magical abilities, but still, I'm guessing you don't necessarily want to rely on that solely, but who knows. So you're done with your watch, you wake up Fick. Fick, you know, same thing, you kind of busying yourself with your cooking and just keeping a watch on everybody at night. Unless there's something else you wanted to try to do while everybody was asleep or whatever. You make it through this first night with no real interruptions.
He wants the magic beans.
Pretty much. Come on. So you break camp in the morning, and again for the next couple of days, you completely uneventful, and you know there's fairly well, it's definitely I would say for the other three of you, maybe not so much for Desiree, since I'm sure you've been underground at least in some capacity, but the rest of the group, you know, there's slightly awe-inspiring rock formations and whatnot that you are going over, and you know, natural.
Maybe find like
rock.
a really big cavern at some point.
Yeah, like a naturally formed cavern that's got, you know, they're like carved out archway, stone bridge from the water.
Look, rocks.
And all that. Yeah. I mean, you can keep traveling. Basically get to a point where you know you can keep heading in the same direction below ground, or if you want, you're able to make your way topside. What would you prefer to try doing?
Well, we have business topside. We don't have any business down here.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't really know where I am, so I don't know where the nearest underground city might be.
Okay.
Down under the dark.
Alright. Please then for another just D20 skill check from you, Desiree.
Not great.
Okay. I would need a stamina check from all four of you, please.
Stamina.
Speed blunt.
Trained or
Is this a
untrained?
standard? Yeah.
See, I mean, trained will work.
Oof.
Oh.
Ooh, poor Fick.
Okay.
Fick ate a bad mushroom.
Okay. Everybody but Tyvani, you're just the it's basically like you're just sort of exerting yourself quite a bit. This is like
We're tired.
well, yeah, you've basically been to work your way up. You've had to do like super extended batches of going up like the chimney rock climbing wall at the YMCA or whatever.
Desiree is no sweat in it, but
well, I mean, you know, you're still kind of it's getting to you, but you know, like I said, just for whatever reason, not quite as much. So it's not like you're hurting or anything. You're just like really sore and worn down from having to work your way up these really kind of odd, like I said, basically chimney rock craggy formations to work your way up. Just because you may not have found the best sort of path topside. So eventually you do sort of make your way upwards and through a, you know, one final large cavern. You know, you can see daylight up above you.
daylight.
Yay!
Yeah, it's been a week
Oh,
of traveling underground. So if you
yeah.
have hit point damage, heal yourself for. You should be at max health now because that would be your level times 7.
Looks like I'm good.
And then, like I said, if you have any spell burn damage, or if you've spent luck as either a halfling or a thief, you heal 7 points back. Ouch. But again, like I said, you're one last sort of rock climbing incident here, and you should be out from underground if you would do another trained stamina check. Actually, do an untrained if you failed the last one. I'm sorry.
I'm finally tired. Thick with that 19. Aww.
Yeah, Finch is just... He can't quite, you know... Definitely gonna need a helping hand here if someone's able to provide it.
I got rope.
That's not a hand.
Is it how much rope have you got there?
You know, I'm actually not sure if I actually have rope. Let me check here.
I just said it.
Pretty good at it. Let's see, inventory. Let's see. Actually, I do have iron spikes and a hammer. Oh yeah, 50 feet of rope. I got climbing gear basically. Yes.
Nice.
Grappling hook,
Okay.
all that.
Then yeah, with a little bit of slow going, you because you're down just about that much in this last to go here to get out of this you know, crater or whatever you want to call it. So
Oh, we should be out of rations by now, shouldn't we?
I got 2 weeks worth. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
That was gotten, I think, a couple weeks ago at least.
I'm like I was saying, I would say any sort of like tangible food, because I know you kept some. You had a little stock in the tower, but you, like I said, you probably weren't able really to access it just because of the room thing. But any sort of rations or you know, any perishables like that, other than that, I would say at this point are would be spent. But again, like I said, Fick, I know has the ability to try and create, you know, divine food, but I don't think whether you want to rely on that solely, that's up to him and everybody else, I suppose. But I think you had about another week's worth of rations or perishables in the tower for everybody, but if I remember correctly.
I don't remember. It's always
Swiss cheese. But once everybody makes their way to the lip of this crater, you're overlooking a fairly this is a very sparse. What's the biome I'm thinking of here? Not tundra. It starts with a T. When I think taiga, that's the one. So very rocky, very little plant life. Any trees you see are very thin and short, that sort of thing.
Basically, this place sucks. Got it.
Covered in fat cats. Little bit of it's a little chilly with snow and whatnot, so actually this is probably making Finch a little bit at home, but yes, the other kind of rocky.
Hey, Rocky, what can you pull a rabbit out of my hat?
The other kind of rocky. Because it's holy. I don't like you people anymore. But I mean, other than that, the world still seems to be here,
Not eaten.
and such as it is.
Not in a not eaten state.
Yes. Shoot, I can't remember who was doing the actual navigation for overland travel.
Got it.
No, did you say not it?
Maybe.
Oh my god. I don't know if any of us were really. I don't know if any of us said someone in particular was doing that.
Well, somebody will have to be nominated unless you just plan on staying here, I suppose.
Oh no.
And you've already got a nod at from one of you.
I did my share.
It's just that navigation sounds like something smart people do.
Oh, chock full of luck now then.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And wow, I am getting one heck of a headache.
I didn't do it.
So we're northeast of the fortress.
You were about 300 miles to the northeast of the Badlands, where the fortress was, or where your land is.
Oh god. That was a month away?
A month?
Did we say a month, of walking?
Would be a good month of just straight, marching.
Are we, elevated? Can we see any, towns around?
Good question.
Punch your way home. See, we don't have food to last that long. Yeah, it should have regenerated by now.
Yes, like I said, if you have, you've healed your hit point damage 7 times your level, since it's been 7 days, and restore 7 points of luck. 1 per day. I can punch your way home. You are able to see off in the distance you're able to see a watchtower.
Oh, watchtower. We should go that way.
That is like just over the top of a. It almost kind of looks like where you just came out of. It's like another like rocky plateau.
Oh, that's a sign of civilization. I vote we head that away.
Genova's witnesses. Yes, this tower is much bigger than yours. If you want a sword fight or whatever, tower fight.
It's not the size of the tower. Man.
It's how you use it. Yes, exactly. It's the motion of the tower. See, you can move yours. Theirs has to. You gotta, maneuver whatever you want to be with its tower because it's, permanent. So don't feel bad. Yes. But if you're wanting to head off in that direction,
we can ask for advice on how to get back. Without, dying of starvation out in the woods, or taiga, or...
Taiga.
Taiga. Tower envy.
Happens to everybody, remember? Come on. I've got 5 on it.
Ah, damn it.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay. I believe you instantly. After all, why would you lie? If not for your own
Amusement?
things. No, not amusement. Amusement's too easy. Befuddlement, that's the word. Everybody heard about the bird. Bird word. Okay. Where is there's the copy. Okay. I need a handout? Another handout. Another paralyzer. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. No.
No?
Not yet.
Definitely not.
Okay. Plop. There's the thing. Heap up work means I dig you.
Surface town.
Pretty much.
The town has gorged itself. Nice. On top of town.
So yes, like I said, there's the watchtower that you make your way towards as you approach. And once you get a little closer, you see that up on the top of the rocky ridge, there are, there do seem to be a few, buildings, slightly, what's the word here? Elizabethan, I guess, maybe would be. It's that classic, like, English plaster with timber frame, that sort of thing.
Two-door? Yeah.
Okay.
Which ironically usually has more than one door. Wow.
Well, 2 is more than 1.
Dun-dun-dun. And as you're making your way up the hillside on the road, or what appears to be, a road, inbred? I don't understand here.
I'm slagging off on the British royal families.
Okay. But there
Isn't
does
the
not.
Austrians the real inbred ones?
All of them
Like
are.
hemophilia and stuff like that. I mean, yeah.
Everyone's inbred. Let's get this over with. Why not? New area. But for being a watchtower, you don't see anyone in it. And for that matter, you don't hear or see anybody from the village either.
Oh, really?
Well,
Can we knock on the door? Maybe they're shy.
Is it long abandoned or just recently abandoned? Is there lunch? Is my big question.
Is there dust? Is there dust on the door handles or on the furniture?
Well, I mean, are you wanting to go to the tower, or are you going?
Yeah, I
go
still
back
would
to
rather
the tower?
go to the
Are you
tower.
going into the village, or what?
We'll explore the tower first.
Knock on the door.
There's no response. It doesn't seem to be latched or locked or anything either.
So we can walk right in.
Any signs of violence? How long?
No.
Can you tell how long it was abandoned? Like recently, or?
It sort of has that vibe of that there was like the middle of the day and everyone kind of just left or disappeared or something.
That's kind of creepy.
Maybe they're in the gorge, gorging themselves.
Gorgula the Hutt.
Oh.
But yeah, there's no nothing like
signs of violence. No,
would
blood
seem like a
on the walls,
violence
etc.
or a struggle or anything like that. Yeah.
Is there any food left behind that's still good?
There is a guard's table that's set up, and it has a flagon on it and a plate that has it's not rotten, but it's definitely old, very stale bread and super dried out meat on it.
So this wasn't even that long ago.
No, it's
Probably
been a while ago.
Well, then if it were a while, it should be rotten.
It's like old enough where it's not like spoiled rotten, but it's no good anymore. Yes.
But at least
Sorry.
a week, probably more.
At least it's got to be about a week. Because more, I think it would be very, very bad. Just left out at room temperature.
But you gotta figure too, it's like, this is still a very colder climate and all that too, but yeah, like I said, like the bread's moldy and there's like
Ew.
like a preserved dried meat that is still on the plate, but you probably wouldn't want to be eating it, so. And whatever liquid was in the flagon is not in there anymore, so. But no, there does not seem to be like any, like a thick layer of dust or anything like that.
Is there any food to be found in town?
I don't know, you're not in town yet.
Let's go.
So you leave the tower and, like I said, make your way back up the hill. Again, this is on the main street from what you can see. There's like carts that are sort of just in the middle of the road that have no animals drawing them. They're just kind of sitting there with, sacks or whatever in the backs of them. Again, it's just like in the middle of the day, everybody and everything just decided to stop doing what it was doing and walk off.
Alright, I vote that we grab what supplies we can and get the heck out of here. I'm not trusting this place at all.
The whole town seems to
magic,
be...
This is bad. Let's get the heck out of here.
But we need
Well,
food.
yeah, a lot of the sacks, most of them seem to be, there's like dry goods. Some of them are...
Grab some granola, whatever we'll keep.
There's like, they're not like semi-precious, but it's like polished stones. You happen to find like a chest that has a few iron ingot bars in them that were probably used for either trade or some sort of smithing. But the whole town from the main thoroughfare, you can see the settlement in general is not incredibly large. In modern day standard, it's probably like the whole area is maybe about 4 or 5, like whatever you would consider a block to be in size. And it's the whole town sort of is circular around the middle section, which, like you said, has a large it's basically looks like a quarry, because there's scaffolding going down in the middle of it, or going down to the bottom of it from where you are at right now.
Sounds like they dug too deep. Let's get out of here.
Can we see any other towns from here?
No, not from here.
Do we see any signs of where people might have gone? Like, maybe along the road?
Trails of footprints?
Yeah.
You don't see anything that looks like anybody leaving the town, but there's traffic that goes down into the pit, yes.
Spooky.
Finch, as you're looking, I don't know if anybody else is sort of digging around and looking through any of the wagons or whatnot. Super of the day. There is a general, essentially a general store or a whatever you would want to call it, where if you wanted to sort of restock on any sort of torch or dungeoneering supplies, so to speak. But there's no. Well, I take that back. There is well, bless you. Slightly perishable, not perishable, non-perishable foods.
Bless you.
That are in barrels. But as you are looking around for just dried beans and pickled pickles.
I approve this.
Let's see here. There are.
It's safe to eat and we'll keep for a little bit.
Yeah, you find in one of the it's essentially, you would assume it would be a chemist or an alchemist, dwelling. There is another footlocker that's not necessarily hidden, but it's not like out in the open. That has inside it 4 like mason jars that are stopped with with a purple colored glass stopper that are filled with just sort of a red and black vaporish substance inside them that sort of just swirl around as you when you find them.
Let's leave those. I'm not sure what these are.
This you've got another good 2 weeks worth of food for everyone, and so 4 people's worth of food, good for 2 weeks. Sorry. Okay. But there is a journal entry that you see also that seems to pertain to this, that says, I have another shipment to be sent away to my associate for disposal.
Disposal?
Okay, fair enough. That's awful monkish of you.
Vow of poverty.
Is it your actual home address or the address of your monastery? But the Roomba at Austin Keep.
Oh my god.
He takes care of all of our bills. But apart from that, in the alchemy lab, or the alchemist's house, you do, as a group, find in some of the other carts on the streets a few more crates that have those same jars in them as well.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is this is like the local heroin production or whatever, and it has something to do with that like they're mining for ghost farts or something like that, and they dug too deep, and now things are awful, and everybody got sucked away.
They found
and now they're going to be ghost farts, and it's horrible. But I think that should be something that somebody else can deal with rather than us having to be, eaten by ghosts.
The
Anybody else have
Cinefart
any ideas?
We...
Ghost farts? Yes? No?
As nice as it would be to find out the mystery, we don't really have food to last us. Even to get back to the fort. And that's...
Well, we'll probably find another town or two along the road.
Hopefully. Oh. Souls of the innocent.
A jerky demon.
Jerky
Demon jerky.
Excuse me. Funnily enough, that is, you are able to gather that the name of this establishment is Cinnabar.
It's called Cinnabar.
Yes.
Type of rock. Red and sparkly, if memory serves.
Ooh, it's a gemstone.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's the case, is it poisonous?
I don't remember.
Don't think so. You wouldn't want to, eat a lot of it.
I was gonna say, I hope not, because they were making vases and stuff out of it. Oh no, it is. They're toxic mercury sulfide.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I'm thinking the other one. Yeah, Cinnabar is not so good.
Oh,
It would
boy.
also
Then
explain
again-
why everybody wandered off, because, hey, mercury poisoning.
I was gonna say that again. I gotta remember that people a long time ago weren't very knowledgeable about that sort of thing.
Oh, no,
so.
they'd realize after a while that, hey, yeah, this rock poisons people.
There's a lot of people that are just dying. This radium, lead pipes, or whatever, all that stuff. Well, color me embarrassed. He always does, though. It's a pretty color, though, the actual
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like a red hot. There we go. Illuminate manscapes. But no, sorry. On that note, are you all wanting to leave immediately, or did you want to stay here, because there is like an actual, I guess it would just be an inn, but it's you know, a hostel, a hotel, whatever you want to call it.
In probably, but yeah.
If you want to.
I'm kind of reluctant to stay the night. This place is giving me the creeps. Something bad happened here.
If we stay, it might happen to us.
Exactly. Now, we have two options. We could stay, try and figure out what the heck happened to everybody, and get involved with all that, or we can get the hell out of here and maybe tell some other people, hey, listen, something bad happened over in this town of Cinnabar, and yeah, somebody should investigate.
let's have another party of adventurers take care of this.
We could. We really could.
I don't want to hear it from you, fucker. We already saved the world once.
Exactly.
Exertion caution. All right.
I mean, it's not like not that he's scared or anything. It's just like, okay, this is kind of pinging all the bad vibes mood here.
All right. Well, I mean,
and what are other people feeling? That's my question.
Unless there's something else you wanted to look for, you can kind of see that with another day or so's worth of travel, you can probably get down to definitely a much lower elevation, because right now you're sort of up there in the cloud banks.
The air is thin up here.
That's true on that note too. That might have been part of the cause for being sort of winded, is the thinner air too. But you guys don't know anything about elevation or round worlds or anything like that.
Not really. Well, maybe we know something about like the world being round, but
you're still trying to come to terms with the whole starship thing.
That's for sure.
So we will leave this in the dust.
I mean, if you got the entire adventure planned around this, then hey. But
no, this was just something I had done, so it's fine.
Okay.
Or as a point of interest. By all means, jot it down on your notes or whatever, in case you want to try and make your way back here or whatever. So you'll have to find another way to get it to this particular town. Okay. A pink mist suddenly surrounds the whole town. You cannot leave.
A pink mist. The mist. The mist. I know
And that's
all
called
about
the Carnival of the Damned.
I know all about the mists.
Alright. Oops.
So is it like cotton candy flavored mist?
Mm-hmm.
I'll stick on my tongue and I'll lick it up.
the mist is delicious.
I'll lick my way out.
Grab
she
the
said.
shotgun.
Good
Cinnabar's haunted. Don't trust the elf. Okay. So we will do this old school style until something new is found. Alright, who wants to be responsible for rolling the navigation rules here? I need a volunteer. Don't everybody pick up on it at once. Oops.
Yeah, let's roll for it. Yeah, 15. I don't even.
It's just gonna be a D20 roll. There's no modifier to it. All right, a 15. That's
follow the yellow brick road.
Come on. Okay. I don't know what the heck that was, but it scared me. One moment here. I'm sorry. Again, come on. Oh, not good.
I don't want to hear that.
No, you're okay.
That's reassuring.
So, like I said, your first, you make your way out of out of Cinnabar. You kind of have to go back out the way you came and walk your way around the plateau, just because there's only seems to be the one way in, to work your way back down south. And again, it's a rocky area. You're taking your time, making your way down, making sure nobody falls into a ravine or some crap like that. And like I said, at the end of the day, you managed to get to a slightly, it's still rocky area, but it's flattened off enough and evened up enough where you can set up your tower and make a very fortified camp.
Finally. Another day.
Okay. So yeah, what the hell?
A ghost!
A ghost. The Hot Wheels car falling. Who wants pickled, whatever the hell this is? So the night goes fine. You manage to set up a watch. Again, if anybody needs to, Finch or Desiree, if you need to heal spell burn or luck, you can regain a point. I don't know if you still have damage or have used or have your max or whatever, but
I think I'm good.
Second day, who I need another roll. A 14. That's okay. You make your way to the edge of a pine forest. This is very near the base of the mountain range that you're the stovepipes. Again, you could probably circumnavigate it if you wanted to, but it would take a little more time. Unless you want to go through the woods.
I don't remember having a map. I don't have a map, at least.
Ow. Oops. I have been trying to find the hard copy for my map, and I am playing like hell getting the dang thing.
Uh-oh. A map!
I mean, this is the only thing I have of it. It's a pain in the you-know-where.
It is.
Hobo?
Yes, the hobo.
Oh, yeah. I remember it now. We're somewhere up here or something?
So, you were right were... dang it. This middle mountain to the west of Vale is where you would have been. Come on, where's the damn drawing? Oh. Pardon.
We should probably print out a high quality copy of this since we can't find the hard copy at the house.
Oh no.
It's in a binder, does that help? It's the last place I saw it.
Well, that's my issue, is I don't know how to get this out of Roll20. That's the problem.
Oh, sorry. I'll figure it out.
But I would like to do that if I could. Either way, like I said, the where you guys came out is right there on the top, you know, that in about that area. Cinnabar is... I can't see these hexes. 1, 2, 3. Right in there, the maroon colored splotch. And each one of those hexes, I think, is 3 miles, yeah.
Oh yeah, 1 hex, 3 miles.
So I'm basically correct. If we followed a water source downstream, we would eventually find a city.
Well, yes, you could have, but you didn't know that there was a...
People build their houses and stuff near fresh water, so you could just follow a water source downstream. You usually find someplace.
But did we see a water source before?
You were on the backside of Green Valley there. But
So-
yeah.
So we did not see it at first.
Yes. And your keep is down there in the Badlands. Where's the yellow? Come on. Just outside the Broken Lands. You can't see that yellow. Jesus, what kind of an idiot am I? I can't see this yellow either. How about I just do that and then put black on it? That will show up. I don't know if that... Down there in the bottom left by the Broken Lands, that's where the keep would be.
Wow, that's very far away.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Wow.
12, 13, 14, 15, 6. So, I was off on my scale by a little bit. You're about 75 miles away from...
Oh, that's not so bad at all.
Well,
Well, it's not as bad as 300 miles.
Yeah, it's about 4 days, 5 maybe.
Walking?
Yeah. 20 miles a day, that's not hard at all. I can do that. I don't want to, but I can.
I don't want to. I would say that you can probably move. I'd say I'd call it six hexes without like pushing yourself too hard a day. So you watch walked your way down to Cinnabar, came around. If somebody wants to get that green and pick out 6 hexes here. For your first day, so I know what direction you're wanting to go.
Oh, well, we didn't see the water, right? And we just went to that red mark.
I'll say you saw the water that's over here from Cinnabar, but you're sort of doubling back on going the way you wanted to go, but that's up to you guys.
Yeah, I would definitely go
Is that what you're wanting to do, is follow the river,
water.
Basically down to the next big settlement there?
Yes. Most definitely. It is safer that way.
Alright. So then... Alright, so we'll say we're going 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be there. So at the end of your first day, actually getting away from Cinnabar, you are overlooking before you start to go back down out of the mountains. Basically, the Green Valley is just that. It's a very large basin where Desiree, are knowledgeable of this much, that it's basically like it's an elven haven. It's basically where a lot of traditional elves, not your thief dark elves or whatever, live.
Are they nice elves, like or are they jerks like the one who made that bridle?
They probably have an elven racial bias against dark elves, so whether or not they're nice or jerks is relative.
Well, believe it or not, that's probably where you guys actually ended up winding up when you went through that, like, dimensional door in the very first couple of adventures. So, that is more than likely where what that is. So they're just like your classic, your stereotypical elf.
So that portal in the farm would have brought us to that Green Valley.
Unicorn. So if you wanted to try tracking down a unicorn, you could try going over there.
Well, there's probably a lot of land to cover.
Well, I was just saying in general.
Hi, unicorn.
If you wanted to stop off, there is Vale is a elven, dwarven majority city. You can see that on the map. You're aware of that. Well, a town, I suppose. Not entirely sure the difference, but
so is that awful elven lord gonna live here then?
He would not be in Vale.
Thank God.
You're not sure where the actual
I don't like that guy.
is. It's somewhere in the valley, but Vale, it would not be it. Vale's just, like I said, a small town.
I don't want to see that guy. He's an asshole. Oh, bring some doors back to our
blow their minds.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I didn't have the chat open, so we don't know any of this in character.
Oh yeah, like where the water was.
Well, that's what I was getting at, is that she knows that this is that area is mostly an elven area, and you can kind of see very, very far down in the distance in the valley there the town, but uh-oh. Ouch. So, yes. Yeah, again, you sleep for the night, and break camp during the day. Do you want to keep on your way following the river, or do you want to try stopping off in foreign territory?
Foreign territory. I think following the river is a good idea. The rest of you, if you object, speak now. Forever hold your peace.
Let's see, what's your what's the consensus?
I'm all for continuing onward. I mean, if folks want to bother the elves, we can bother the elves.
Let's bother the elves. Somebody's gotta tell them about Cinnabar. Someone has to be told.
I mean, there is that, but you're also resupplied, so.
Are you sure we're resupplied enough? I could use some glass to make some things. I don't even know if I have coins. I don't remember.
Fart a lot.
Oh, I have 25 gold pieces.
Okay, so you do want to go to Vale.
Yeah,
okay.
Means we shall fart a lot during our introduction, but we're supplied.
Alright. Okay. So, you finally find yourselves in a seemingly normal town once again.
Seemingly normal.
I don't think any of you have ever really seen dwarves before, but you see plenty of short, stocky humanoids, yeah, that seem to be going about their day.
Dwarves buy sheep. You're not supposed to why, but they buy sheep.
True. And quite a bit of elves that you have seen before on occasion. So, the architecture is very intriguing because just imagine you're doing a mixture of the elven and dwarven craftsmanship together and getting some fairly interesting angles and swirls and whatnot. So
that sounds fun.
A lot of this is like dwellings being built into. It's almost halfling like, very. It's sort of elven design, but they're sort of incorporated into the landscape and the ground and whatnot. So, are you just like wanting to sort of inform a constabulary about what you found in Cinnabar, or?
Yeah, probably a good idea. It's like, hey, listen, somebody should take a look at this. We got freaked the heck out. We left.
Yeah.
Oh.
We weren't exactly prepared to investigate.
Some of our craftsmen have traded goods for materials and whatnot from Cinnabar before, but you say the entire hamlet is deserted?
Yep. Not even any animals.
That's slightly concerning, but
looks like it's been let away for at least a couple of weeks.
Blue stuff. You mean the crystals from the dectites?
Dectites?
Yeah, the little like beholder guys. Oh, yeah, that was like black and a cloudy, like black and red thingy.
Oh.
Ghost farts.
The ghost farts. They've never. As far as the local people are aware, or the law is aware, they've never heard of that before. So,
like I said, probably just a good idea to get somebody out there, figure out what happened.
Did you leave all that stuff behind? I didn't hear anybody say they were taking any of it with them, so I assume not.
I don't really want to pick it up.
Well, it's slightly out of our jurisdiction, but
yeah, but whatever happened there might happen here. So it might be a good idea to check it out.
Well, at the moment, the best I can really do is we can try to send a detachment of men to see what's there, but other than that,
maybe an alchemist or two, because there was that glowy gas stuff in the jars. So whatever they got going on, I don't know, but yeah, it's creeping the heck out of me.
Well, I know that there's across the river near the near where the it forks coming down from the mountains. There is a wizened sage that practices magic. I don't know if he would have anything to do with that, but as I said, I can try to I can organize a party to investigate and while Cinnabar is not a small town, it's not a large town either, so some sort of mass exodus is a little
very strange.
You accidentally scribbled. Oh. But either way, well, thank you for the information while you're in Vale. I don't know how long you plan on staying around, but
we're mostly just passing through.
Ah, well, very good. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay while you're here. Is there anything, I mean, did you really just want to do that and then leave, or is there anything you'd want to try to do while you're here?
Replenish supplies, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've only really been traveling for 2 days, so I really doubt it. Like I said, you had 2 weeks worth of stuff you took from the.
There's not really bedrolls in the tower, is there?
Oh no, there's cots and stuff in there.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's on those nights when you don't have or are not able to use the tower where it gets kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you want to try to get either raw materials for making your own bottles, or what?
I would. How much can I get for 25 gold pieces?
You're wanting to make your own bottles, correct?
Maybe.
Bottles of what?
Gold, you can buy the valley. Maybe I'll make a bottle, maybe I'll make one other thing.
There is a
Better to have a bottle in front of me, the front of the bottle.
yes, a fairly eccentric looking dwarf that you find that has he's willing to sell a rather dazzling assortment of 16 different hued colored sands.
16 different colors.
Yeah, they're like they come out of the mountain. They're already a pigmented sandstone.
Oh, I love that. Okay, but how much can I get? How much would a decent
I mean, are you wanting to just? You could literally buy out his whole inventory, pretty much.
What? How much does he have?
It's just sand.
if like I said, if you're looking, he has just like regular, like this is just sandstone that he's crushed up, but the pigmentation, it's basically he has enough of them in a gallon sized ceramic jar of each one of the pigments.
Can I? Will it cost me to use the forge?
I mean, if you bought him out, he would be more than happy to allow you to use his workshop whenever you are in the area.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll be back though. That's the problem. And then I'll be also out of gold. But I can buy it all now and then make some stuff and sell it. Make some very useful handheld items.
Yes. Handheld item.
Yes. I will do this.
And like I said, all 16 hues for it, he would 20 gold would be what he would like if he wanted everything.
Yes.
Or all of it.
I will do it. It leaves me 5 gold. That's actually pretty good. And then I will get right away on maybe 2 more glass flasks, and then I don't know how much I can make in one day, but maybe a couple handheld sculptures. You know, paperweights.
Oops. Yes, paperweights. Of course.
Gold, you can buy the valley.
Well, if you really want to get a you know, the nitty of this, you've got there's a white pigmented one. There are about 4 various shaded hues of like an orangish color and a reddish color, from very like pinkish to very dark like brick red. Excuse me. Same thing with the yellow. There's 3 different yellowish hues that are, again, from like a mustard yellow to like a goldenrod to a very bright yellow. There's a black sand, a brownish, very brown, dirt brown colored, and then a blue and a green.
Not quite a pink then.
No, there's one of the reds is like I said, the red colored hue is from like a pinkish colored sand to a brick red sand. So.
Well, you said there were 4 orange. Oh, you said
4 orange, 4 red.
Oh.
3 yellow. A white and a black. 2 green and 2 blues.
I want to make probably glass flasks out of the white pigmented sand. I don't know if that would give me 1 flask or 2.
Each, like, if you were making a bottle out of one, I would say if you were using a whole pigment, it would be like probably an 1/8 of the jar. Nah, it'd probably be a 1/4. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, about 16 ounces or so of ish. Just spitballing, but yeah. So yeah, but if you were using one whole color for a object, it would be a 1/4 of the whole pigment to use.
Okay. So then I guess if I make 2 glass flasks, then I'll have half that jar left. And then if I still have time in the day, I'll make some fun colored handheld
artwork
sculptures.
Okay.
Maybe like
Well, go ahead and do your trained agility roll if you're crafting.
Oh, agility.
Otherwise, I'll have you guys moving out of the town for the rest of the night then.
It's okay.
Oh, we can leave in the morning. I mean, spend the night in a nice inn.
Okay, then that's fine. Do another roll too there, Desiree.
Oh.
Okay.
Really not great. I've done better.
No, I was doing a combined thing for him.
Oh, so 15 in total.
Yeah. So, a pretty decent work for what you may have been going for. It definitely looks like what you were trying to make. So yeah, you can for all four of you, I'm going to say they're going to charge 5 silver for a room for the inn.
Okay, that's reasonable.
For those of you that still find money to be a trackable commodity. Do you actually have those written down on your sheet?
Cash, let me see here. I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about the colors for her, but let me see.
Yeah,
here. But cash probably too. Yes.
Yeah, I got 13 gold pieces.
The brown, the blue, the green, the black, the white. What one am I missing here? Oh, there's a purple one. I'm sorry, or a violet. Yeah, you've got a violet colored one too that wasn't on there.
Oh, a violet.
Yeah, I forgot. I did not say that, but it.
Thank you.
Like you guys were staying the evening here. In the inn, it's 5 silver for the inn. Wrap the bed in their second bed. Okay, well they will definitely do that then. This would be an okay place to unload any sort of valuables you might have had too, as far as like gemstones or whatever that you may have gotten as loot. So if you want to try and do that. The fur doggin. Oh, turdoggin, sorry.
That is what I craft.
Strategic, yes.
Yep, sure is.
Alright. Fair enough.
I will try to sell it if you'll let me. Well, maybe one of them. The first
What's
one.
that?
I'll try to sell the first one.
Your crafted pieces?
Yes. I'll keep the second one, though.
Okay. Let's see here. What does he got? The dwarf that you did business with would actually like to buy it off of you.
Oh my gosh.
He's willing to pay 22 gold pieces.
Wow. I will take it.
Yikes.
It's not entirely
He's
back, but that's
quite
Totally
quite
fine.
impressed with your work and is says he is honored for you to have made it in his workshop.
Does he kind of get what it's for?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Someday somebody's going to explain it to him, and things are going to be very, very horrible.
It's a very proud display piece. You kind of there happens to be a few other elves in his shop, and they sort of see it and they giggle to one another, but that's about it. As he sort of
someday somebody's going to explain it to him, and he is going to have a very horrible day.
Horrible.
He's sort of, he proudly and lovingly is displaying it, and in his workshop. But
Aww.
like I said, they know what it is.
It is a good piece of art.
It's a ritual object, yes.
Hey, it could be.
Did you say you had some of those air elemental eyes or whatever?
We do.
I think I got 2 of those.
I don't think I wrote how many, but I think I probably picked up 2.
There is a jeweler that will pay 5 gold for each one of those.
Okay.
Are they usable in magic or anything?
Sorry?
Are they usable in any kind of magic rituals or anything?
They don't appear to be magic. They're just I mean, if you could craft magical objects, perhaps, but as far as you know, he will probably just use them to set in some sort of ring or pendant or whatever.
I have an idea for my next project. I will not sell mine. Oh, so funny. So funny.
Alright, so, yeah, if you want to sell yours, excuse me, Inky,
yeah.
Like I said, if you want to get rid of any of them, he'll pay 5 gold for each of them.
Yeah, I got you. So, yep, already got that.
Anything else you all were trying to unload before you're finished in the town? Or in Vale? Sorry.
What was it? Probably unload my old set of scale armor. Now that I got the fancy suit.
They'll take it for 18.
Okay.
And actually, in the evening here, it's quite. The view is very, very honestly kind of intriguingly breathtaking, because the whole area about here is relatively flat, and it's sort of ringed by the mountains on all sides, and you can definitely see where the name the Stovepipe Mountains came for, because there are quite a lot of active
bits.
Yes, but there's also a very, very warming orangish glow in the horizon above the mountains from the obviously from the magma or in the lava. So it's a horribly beautiful sight.
Horribly beautiful.
7. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to be like super exact about it, but yeah, that makes sense.
I wanted to kind of estimate something.
And like I said, if there was nothing else really wanting to get rid of or buy, you rest for the evening, and that can be it. It is 9:30 now. And since you're well out of town and into at least some sort of civilization now, we can put a peg in it now. And like I said, unless there's something else you want to do, try to do before we end up leaving next time.
Yeah.
Peg it now. Do it now.
Oh, we'd probably ask for directions out of Vale.
They send boats downriver, and they tell you that there's
a map. A map would be great. Sorry, like find one.
Yes. There is a cartographer.
Who's not somebody who makes carts, by the way.
Yes. We're talking. I'm gonna say that a very decent map is going to run you 50 gold.
Oh. I have 27.
Well, I have one that's kind of sketchy, and we probably won't get lost with. You don't need to know.
Well, I was gonna say 50 gold would basically equate to pretty much what you're seeing here in the most general direction. So.
I gave all my treasures to these guys. I'm willing to pull in so we don't get as lost, but if y'all want to just stay on like well-traveled areas and just follow directions, that's cool too.
It's a lot of money.
It is. You're right.
Oh, sorry, I'm fading fast.
You guys will always get my share of the treasure. Aww.
You could sell the tower.
No. I don't think...
Okay, well, how about this? We'll use that as the next adventure hook, is getting the money to get a good map. How's that? Perhaps the cartographer could have a quest for the party.
Or I could offer my wonderful company in exchange.
Okay.
Okay. Are you really implying that you are good enough for 50 gold? Come on.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's that good.
Maybe I could get a discount at least. I'll sell my vow of chastity first. Eventually you'll find somebody who's into class.
Alright, well, like I said, you can use that for something to get going on the next time we meet then.
Yeah.
So. Alright, have a good night. I'll do experience and all that later on, so...
Thank you for the game.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Sleep
Sorry
tight.
it took so long to get back together.
No, it's fine.
Bye.
Bye. It was like a bit of a late start. I think we're all still a little bit out of it, to be honest. I kind of was. Like I'm kind of tired right now, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. Good night.